Good blessed Friday evening, January the 2nd, 2026. The time being 3:33 p.m. I greet all human beings all around the world with the universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. It doesn't matter what your political, philosophical, personal, nor your religious beliefs may be. It doesn't matter whether you're the richest to the poorest person on the face of this earth. It doesn't matter whether you're the proclaimed toughest or the proclaimed weakest person on the face of this earth. It doesn't matter if you're my family, friends, nor my proclaimed enemies. It doesn't matter whether you like me or anything that I say or do, nor produce. That's your prerogative. You have a First Amendment to the United States Constitution, a freedom of speech, a freedom to protest, a freedom to gather, and a freedom to associate. If you are a felon, you want to check with your local law enforcement officials to see whether or not it's legal for you to do any of the above. If you're on probation or parole, you want to do the same thing. Today, what I'm going to do, I'm going to be brief because I'm going to show you some videos. But we know that we've been having a lot of shootings and killings, especially in the month of December 2025. Most of y'all know how many times I've been attacked in this town. Y'all know how many times that people have assaulted me and my children, and yet not one time, and I'm going to repeat that again, not one time have the Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County Sheriff Department have came to see or protect me and my two daughters, nor my dad. Matter of fact, the sheriff himself, I got a couple of YouTube videos of the sheriff himself lying when I'm videoing him, telling people thank you, talking about thank you for giving us some information. I ain't gave you a damn thing. And God gonna deal with you and your family for what you said. But yet today, your captain, Barry Morgan, who he don't like me. I don't like what he do in our community. Because that you all done hired a black sheriff deputy, it's about time. And you come to my house with them 7 days after a shooting and asking me, did my cameras pick him up? If my cameras did pick him up, I wouldn't give them to you or anybody in the Mississippi County Sheriff Department. I don't trust the sheriff himself, Brenton Farrow. I don't trust the chief of police here in Charleston, Missouri, Robert Hearns, and don't trust majority of your staff. Now, you have one or two good ones in the sheriff department. The young black guy, probably one of them. Well, I've known him all his life, just about. I believe he is. But he riding around with the wrong person. This same person he riding around with, Barry Morgan, a few years ago in Wilson City, where a white dope dealer, the Mississippi County Sheriff Department was raiding a house down there. Barry Morgan and a group of other law enforcement officials was with David Watkins that we call Biscuit. Biscuit got shot, and you could see the video with Barry Morgan, them running down the stairs, leaving that man behind. If he left that man behind, don't you think he'll leave his brother behind if it was a shootout? And not only that, he played cowboy in Illinois because somebody stole a truck that he left a prisoner inside of. And the Illinois State Police arrested him for official misconduct, for shooting out the car while chasing after this car in Illinois, and for beating up the suspect. But Brent Farrow, with his power, with the white supremacists in Johnson County, Illinois, and Vienna, used that Donald Trump political pull and got him out of it where he just got a misdemeanor. A misdemeanor battery on a suspect. But why would you come to my house? You don't like me. You know you don't like me. And I know your history. But I want y'all to watch this real careful. Ask Barry Morgan and Brent Farrow on December the 7th, 2022. It was a crime being committed at 603 Lee Street here in Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County. A young black female with 3 young children in a house she was renting from Lester Gillespie, the CEO and president of Fresh Start Self-Improvement Center. The deputy was a white deputy doing his job, speaking to the lady that's living in the house, and Lester pulled up. Lester tried to break in the house, and the sheriff deputy, you will hear him saying, you can't do that. You committing a burglary and an assault. And Lester screamed at him and said, this is my house. And he told Lester, you can leave or you can come with me. And Lester told him, you will hear Lester saying, I can call Brent. I can call Brent Farrow. I work for him. Ain't that something? He didn't have no respect for this white deputy. That white deputy quit. And I don't blame him. He arrested Lester, took him down to the detention center here in Charleston, Missouri, in handcuffs. And Barry Morgan, the same one, came to my house talking about he trying to solve a crime or shooting. They let Lester Gillespie go, and you can't find the police report nowhere at the Mississippi County Detention Center. Tell me what you think of that. Tell me why, if somebody investigating a house getting shot up or somebody getting shot, why would they come around 7 days later? You know why? The same reason when he was in Wyatt, Missouri, or Wilson City, Missouri, when his co-worker got shot, when they went in that house, and he ran. Oh, he a track star. He can do some running. But y'all just watch it. Listen real careful. Lester even told this sheriff deputy, when the sheriff deputy told him he could leave, he told the sheriff deputy, I ain't leaving without you. I don't trust you with her. Ain't that something? They've been letting Lester Gillespie get away with stuff just like Barry Morgan, just like Robert Hearns, the chief of police, just like Brent Farrow. But God gonna bring y'all down. Watch and see while I watch and pray. Now, all the times that my house been attacked and I've been attacked by individuals, the sheriff's department ain't never came by to check on me. Now, check this here out. This is Captain Barry Morgan. He did a report back in, I think, April the 2nd, 2025, when I was threatened by a individual in the courtroom. He didn't do a really good report. A guy that sprayed me with mace, brother, threatened me in the courtroom, but he's friends with a certain individual. But I want you to check this here out. He's coming to my house now. And I guess what he want to do they got a black individual on the force. He's a good guy, the black guy that's with him. But I pray that the black guy really protect himself out there, because Barry Morgan was in the incident down in Wyatt, Missouri, when a white drug dealer shot his co-worker, and Barry Morgan and the rest of them was with him, ran and left him there to defend for himself. But I doubt very seriously he concerned about the shooting. That's what he asking me about my cameras. But I told him I don't trust individuals from the city of Charleston, sheriff department, or the police department, because of the fact that some of them from the police department came when people attacked me. But this individual here, Barry Morgan, and his sheriff, his boss, has never tried to protect me. Matter of fact, they tried to say things to put me in harm's way. But I let him know. You see what I'm saying? The city of Charleston, the Charleston housing authorities, in the sheriff department, they need to do this here. Now, I'm telling the young guy that I know him, and he's a good guy, and I went in the house and said, I'm going to pray with him because the individual that's training him is not an individual that he want to be trained by. And like I said, what is you coming to me for? I don't have nothing to give you. If I did have the videos, I wouldn't give them to you because you have never did anything to try to protect me or my family. We've been attacked multiple times. And you had the audacity when a retired sheriff captain told you asked him, why did he call and why did he let me video the individual that threatened me in the courtroom? So what the hell is you coming to my house for? You're not concerned about this. Was you out there on the shooting? Stop coming to my house. If I'm shot and killed, don't come to my house because I know you don't care. The young guy that's with you care. I pray that he go to another county because he at the wrong county. Just because you hired a black sheriff deputy, that don't mean you about the black community. You don't come around here like y'all claim y'all do. And y'all watch some of the other stuff that I got. Ask them where they was at December the 7th, 2022, when Lester Gillespie was trying to force his way into a house that he rent to a female and her 2 kids on December the 7th, 2022, when the sheriff deputy told Lester that he's committing a burglary in a assault. Why didn't you and your sheriff, why didn't y'all arrest Lester? Why did y'all undermine the sheriff deputy, Nicholas Pratt, when he was doing his job, when Lester tried to force his way in? I'm gonna play the 1-minute video. Nicholas Pratt took Lester down handcuffed, and Barry Morgan and Brent Farrow let him go, and ain't no report.
Southern Illinois against a Mississippi County, Missouri sheriff's deputy.
Mississippi County Sheriff Britton Farrell says he stands by his captain, Barry Morgan, who faces charges of battery and official misconduct.
Here's a look at video from last September that shows Sheriff Farrell with Captain Morgan standing to his left. According to Illinois State Police, the state appellate prosecutor's office out of Springfield filed the charges against Morgan. They come nearly 6 months after the arrest of a man who allegedly stole a sheriff's department truck and drove it from Charleston into Illinois before being stopped in Johnson County. All state police will say is that Morgan faces the 2 counts for actions relating to that man's arrest. Sheriff Farrell, meantime, tells me their internal investigation found Morgan did nothing wrong during that arrest. Farrell goes on to say that Morgan, quote, has served and is serving Mississippi County and our profession admirably. Farrell also says it's unfortunate investigators would rather charge a fellow officer than concentrate on the actual perpetrator of the crime.
Did you get everything you need, sir?
Yeah,
is there anything else that you needed?
I'm not leaving my property until we both leave together.
Is there anything else?
I don't even trust that with you.
Is there anything else that you?
Okay, why don't you trust her with me?
First of all,
Hold on, wait, stop.
You did.
This is my house.
You own the house, but you rent it, sir.
Stop it.
Listen to me, man. Fred.
Yeah.
Okay, go on and do what you're going
I'm
to do.
going to do what I'm doing. I'm taking a report.
Yeah, and I'm going to call Fred. I can call Brent.
Don't do that. Don't do that to him, because he ain't even done nothing.
No,
this is what you're doing. You getting
I
on
opened
to
that door because she was
everybody.
in the way.
But you getting
She
on
was
to
standing behind us,
everybody.
so you committed an assault.
You getting on to
And a
everybody.
burglary because you can't go into your house if you've rented it to somebody.
Let me tell you what happened, sir.
You barged into the door. I seen it.
The door was open.
Y'all stop.
The door was
The door
closed.
was open, but she was
And she was
standing
standing right there. And I asked her, we coming in.
Pushed it open.
You said she was a
Now we
sheriff.
can do this. You can leave, or you can go to jail with me. How about that?
Sir, listen to me, man.
Okay.
Now, what civilian tell a sheriff deputy when a sheriff deputy tell him you committing a burglary in an assault in front of them? A black man telling a white sheriff deputy this. Only Lester Gillespie can do that. Him and his family and friends get away with murders and everything else. But where else can you tell a sheriff deputy, I can call the sheriff, Brent Farrell, or I'm not going to leave you in the house where you conducting your business as a law enforcement official. I'm not going to leave you alone with this female because I don't trust you. Apparently the female don't trust Lester less because he been trying to have sex with her and she wouldn't give him no sex. She say he too big and then his arm is deformed. She needs somebody to hug her. He can't hug her because his arm is, God done got one of them arms, but he ain't through with you, Lester. Y'all going to the penitentiary. You and your family and those people that work for you. Peace be still.